Fit like Abdi, Danny Boy here, and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2 on the UK map. Now, there is our British Steel train. It is heading back with some iron ore, which is nice. The coal train is here, roughly, at the moment. So that's looking all good. Now, we've got coal and iron ore getting in, but we're not actually distributing any steel. So I built like a tool factory and a goods factory. I'll get machine factory up and running at some point. In fact, I think it is a machines factory I currently have up and running. I set one over here. So Manchester Goods Factory accepts plastic and steel. That's very nice. And we've got the machines factory that accepts wooden planks and steel. Now, wooden planks could possibly come from here, because I think I've got it all set up. Yeah, sawmill. Possibly connect a road some way, somehow, out to this. That would be nice, although I think this road here is maybe too close. We're probably going to have it at the back. So, ship some logs over. That'll be easy enough. Get some planks made. Transport planks from here and send them off down to this. That should be easy enough. We'll get some steel sent out to Manchester. We'll get some goods rolling. So Manchester also wants goods. It also wants machines. And Birmingham would like commats and goods. So we'll have to get commats out there at some point. But we're not doing the sort of shopping list for Manchester and Birmingham. It just so happens that I've built them there and they actually request it, so they will get it first, just to get a bit of demand rolling on the industry. Now I could probably ship stuff up to Luton, that's no problem. Right, so want to get steel transported over here. I built this and added this in here, and I was like, okay, leave yourself plenty of room here to get stations in, truck stops. However, this is on, if you can see this, it's on a huge hill. That it is, so we're going to have like above ground level sort of stuff going on. And I'm going to bring it out here, and I am going to elevate it over here, and then bring it straight down. We'll have another train that comes along and comes out this way and goes into there. That should be relatively easy. Now I don't know, however, so we've got this all set up. So that's the passenger train, right? So we've got goods in at this side. Now I prefer to leave this as goods in, although I could have goods out. We could have steel loading both in this one and this one, and then heading out. Now it can cross over, it can go that way, it can go along here, and then it folds into there, and then we're going to have to send it on its merry way. Tunnel it under here, get it above this sawmill. So this sawmill might be closer if there's another forest, like say up here. I might start shipping some wood there as well. Just gets us 2 supplies for this. Now the oil is going to have to come from Peterborough because, oh, it's not, it's actually going to have to come from Norwich, because that's where the plastic factory is, I do believe. But we're going to get this rolling. Now, most people are probably sitting there thinking, this is easy, just pull a line off of here. But this is going up. Yes, it is going up. It's going up. Which is good or bad? Don't know. We're about to find out. Now this will probably play absolute havoc with... Now I was thinking about getting a couple of electric trains on this. Right, so if it's going up like that, right, it's still not high enough. We're still getting the track over ballast. Now about there is fine. So like that. Now because this is free, but I think this one will be quite horrid It absolutely is. Right, so this whole section here needs to be reworked to a point where it's flat and then heads up. Yeah. Don't worry, game. I'm going to rebuild that. Right, so we want it to go flat along there, right? Kind of like how we did in the last playthrough. And then we want it to come flat. Now. And don't want that weird graphical ballast over track glitch. Yep, see, we're still getting it. So this has to go as well. Now, it's not that I've got super OCD. I think it just looks... I think it looks really stupid having that. Okay, so you're gonna want to go flat, right? No, flat is still bad. Right, I suspect this area here is not flat. I suspect it slopes up. I suspect the flatten arrow cursor that I selected, yeah, this wasn't actually flat. It was, yeah, it's still going up here. And I think it will continue to go up there. Right, so I need to pull this even further back. Alright, that's super annoying. Right, have you go around that way. Right? So that is now a thing. Now, I was folding this line here into that. And I still kind of want to do that. Okay, right, what to do is bring this up here, like so. Bring that up there, like so. Cross that over to there. Cross that over to there. Right, that visual hideousness is now gone. This is quite a tight corner, so I'll maybe pull this back one. Have you go up there like so. Have you go up there like so. Right, that was a hell of a lot easier. Should have done it that way to start with. Now we're approaching a bridge. It is a modded bridge, so I'm kind of hoping that it's just going to allow me to get tracks to pass through here. Alright, we're getting bridge pillar collision there. I'm hoping that it just removes a pillar. Surely you can remove a pillar there, right? It could be that this is sloping up. Right, so that's apparently flat. Make it go down. Doesn't want to remove the pillar. Now that sucks for its own reason. Right, so we'll have to do this. Nothing is ever simple in this game. Now that's not exactly a 90-degree angle, but it's a pretty steep angle. Now this bridge collision is... well, if it gives you stupid nonsense stuff like this and you have mods like that installed, just build that across it. So it's going to be like half brick, half steel. Which looks kind of odd, but it's the only way to combat that dumbness that the game requires of you. Now, see, this area here is flat, right? And I want a section of rail to go up there. I would like a section of rail to come down here, right? There's a Concorde. That was weird. Alright, N. Give me the tunnel, have it go under. Now I could probably pop it off to go to Liverpool as well. Liverpool freight station's probably going to have to be at this side of the river. Or possibly I might have it go in there, or something like that. Because it's not going to be sort of ideal over here. I could maybe have one at the north side, one at the south side, etc, etc. Now what I want to do here is have one line be able to go straight on. Right? I'll probably peel this off to go out that way at some point, or I might even peel it off like back over here and make it follow this, if that's something that we need to do later. It's not something we currently need to do now, which is fine. And yeah, so from here head out, because this is nice and flat, so we're not going to get that stupid graphical glitch. No, look, see, nice, beautiful. Now we want to head over this way, right? Now here is where I should probably start spreading it out. So we want one to head off to Birmingham, one to head off to there. Oh, that's okay actually, because I do want this to split. Now it's gone retardedness again, unfortunately. Don't know why. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna have to delete that. Okay, you deleted the whole thing. It's being super annoying today, actually. It's kind of triggering. Right, just go flat. Right, I do want you to split off. Right. $77 is okay. Go that way. Now one is going to split off and go that way. There probably should be one as well that splits off and goes this way. We'll deal with that later. Right, something is upset, and now that I've built, right, manage the line. Where is the line? RLF coal Tidfall. Right, so you're going from platform blah, over here, you then split off. Why do you want to go that way? Why would you want to go? Because you could continue straight on. What? I don't think that's the actual line. Right. Get me that. Coal. Right. So manage line. Yeah, it's giving me every line. I'd love if it didn't do that. I don't want every line. I've clicked on this one. I want to configure it. I don't want to see, there should be an option toggle all other lines on or off. There ain't one. We might just have to go RLF coal. Right, select that. No, it doesn't get rid of anything. Right, that's super dumb. Okay, manage line. So you can't get from platform 1 in Bristol, which is dumb because you can. You can then cross over here, go down there, go down there. You can go along here, up there, and up to Tidfall. So this absolute nonsense, it is nonsense. We're going to have to do that and that, add the station. I can guarantee you, bet you everything, every single position I own, it works. So that's stupid. That's something else that needs to be refined there. Transport Fever devs. Because even though I deleted that line, I gave the train another option. It should have picked that up. In fact, the option I've given it is a lot less complicated than the one that folded into this track here and then went out. This one was actually easier. Why it didn't just pick that up, we will never know. Just one of those weird things. Right, but weirdness aside, let's get moving on. Now this train has probably lost all its coal and whatnot. I'm going to turn you round, because that's dumb. So bear in mind, when you are playing Transport Fever, and unlike me, I'm gifting myself money. We're getting a government Black Ops secret offshore account slush fund money. doesn't really matter, the fact that it didn't pick up any coal, but it should have. It did have coal before the line screwed up, but if you were playing this in like a sort of hardcore mode, you weren't gifting yourself money, you're desperately trying to make money in order to buy new vehicles and create new lines, a stupid thing like that. Now, I could have clicked any platform and it still would have went, no, I can't get there. My brains went into meltdown. So the only option is to reselect both stations and basically like rework the whole line, even though it's exactly the same line as it previously was. It just couldn't figure out, it just couldn't compute what was going on. So you lose that, well, I think it was actually more, I think it was actually 160 or something it had, and then you lose that, and then the train goes all the way back to nothing. You can't build steel, you can't build past steel onto the next industry. You've got lots of trains, very expensive trains, rolling about the map, carrying absolutely nothing, or sitting in stations waiting for a full load, because the game mechanics, the line, could not figure out the easiest thing on the planet. So it screws you up, and it does. There are lots of things like that in Transport Fever that will sort of screw you over. If I'm perfectly honest, that's the word I was looking for. Right, a bridge over here, but obviously these stone bridges are cool, but since we've just recently encountered an issue where a train couldn't go under a simple bridge, we'll make it this bridge, because we know that we can get over them, no problem at all. Now, we'll bring you round into there. So we've got tunnel and bridge. That's pretty cool. Right, now I should probably space this out at some point to utilize more platforms. Right now we're just using it for coal. This one here, so no trains are going to come up and go around the back here, or they may do later, but right now trains are going to go out and come around and then go along here with that line that sort of bridges over. I've not built it yet because I don't currently need it at the present time, but it will be a thing. Right, so if I was thinking about putting some electric trains down here, some British. I think I am going to put some electric trains, maybe one. In fact, from Peterborough I'll get an electric train that takes plastique. Yeah. Right, so I don't need this to be Katana-Raid. We'll still run the good old diesels. So you there, you there, you there. Right, so that is one line. Done and dusted. 1 and 2. We'll get the next one here. We'll get these smoothing tool out since we're here. Now this line is going to come along. It's going to branch off. And it's going to head out that way. That is the reasoning for that. So you there, you there. There's a bear or something there. This here, that there. That there. Oh, in fact, this needs to go here, and this one needs to be deleted. Right. Have it at the start of the tunnel. Have it as it comes out of tunnel. This track is like half old, half new. It's like Network Rail were like, we'll rework this whole line. And then they sort of came and do it and was like, you know what? We're only going to do half of it. For reasons. So it's kind of like how it is in real life. Right, this is all signalled. It should all be signalled up to this point here. The only thing is there are, there's 2 signals there. But there ain't 2 signals on this side. So 1 and 2. Right, now both those trains are going in there, right? Yes, so these 2 are going to have to use that line. Platform 3 and 4. Delete that. A new line. Here we go. Right, so 1 going into platform 3. That's very nice. It's then going to head out. Now, do I want to make this fast? I I think I kind of do. I kind of do want to make it fast. Now, I'm going to have you going in 3 in here. So we'll work our way closest from the station. Use up those lines first. Now this will be... Now it says Bristol. But I'm going to say Cardiff. So actually it's rail freight. Steel card to Manchester. Cardiff to Manchester. Yes, that's correct. Now I need to recolor it. Let's make it orange since we know that it's now going the correct way. And then I need to get a train that heads out there. Now, another test. Is that in range of that? It is. Nice. Because as like I said before, we're trying to minimize or utilize as least trucks as humanly possible. The trucks are cool, but when you've got absolutely millions on them on the go, it can be a disaster. Right, so the train, whatever we decide to build for this, can cross over. Now we opted for a diesel. I'm tempted to use some of these old school peaks. I mean, this one is nice, but wait. 6 variants, 5 variants. This. Yeah. So we've got Construction Bob, we've got the departmental train, which I quite like. So we're going to go with that. It does 90. Passenger, cargo. Right, where are those Great Western Railways? They're gone. Oh no. Do you take steel? Negative. So we're going to have to go with something like that. Okay, check the PNAs. PNAs take steel. When did we lose the Great Westerns? That's okay. Right, add these then. So 60 miles per hour. In fact, go down a year. We'll just test this. If it's only a year, cargo. They're there. Right, so they only ran till 1980, but we're in 1980. And they had a top speed of 75. 2 variants, C fitted, C late. Okay. Capacity of 12. Capacity of 12 is fine. Right, 1. Why am I doing that? Diesel? Diesel. Yeah. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Right, so what we're gonna have to do, right, is go cargo. We're gonna buy some of these, I don't know, to the tune of 264. That's 317 meters. 264. Right, it needs to be 320 meters, so we'll bring it down to 252. Right, buy that. Obviously there's no loco, but it's okay. Oh Jesus, right, screwed that up. Let's get rid of everything here. Right, we're going another one with the fitteds. Uh, 252. Yeah, 302. Right, buy that. Okay, we then need to come out here. And then need to go there. Skidink. Yeah. That new stuff. This. Modify. Diesel. Right, we want a... We're going to get a departmental. Add that to there. And then this one. I don't know. I'm thinking about adding this. Split header code. Add. Modify. Right, do this one. I didn't actually add the train. That would be something that you would have to probably do. Don't want to double header it. Nah, single header's fine. But the first one is going to go on RLF Steel Cardiff Manchester. Push play. Okay, that was fun. It was a hell of a lot more confusing than I needed to make it. But I like these. These are definitely appropriate. The PNA, even though slower, is probably better. But we're going to run these. Why? Because, well, I said so. But there they go. So we now need to create a new line, but we need to finish the line off first and get that other train running up to that machine factory. Now this one is gonna tracks. Yeah, I've done it as high speed. Do I want the same type of bridge for this? Possibly, maybe. Right, I think I'll do that, but we'll make it is that a different colour? How do you select? Okay, that's a rather low. Ooh, that's like a really darkish red brownie colour we've got going on there. You go into there. There we go. It was like it was meant to be. I can definitely fit other trains. Now, don't mind if you, in fact, if I just pop you into there. Yep, we're getting a tunnel. Tunnel is fine. I may have popped you onto the wrong side. I did not. Excellent. Now, I'm going to have to do something over here with a little bit of road that connects up to this to get the machines up and running. So I think we'll do that now. It could just be something easy like miscellaneous cargo building. Add that to there. Ooh, you're being super awkward and complicated. Super awkward and complicated is not my friend. Damn. I don't like the fact that with 8 it won't even let me. So this is the biggest. Okay, right, remove you from there. Right. Okay, that now looks terrible. But smooth that out then. Restore Mother Nature back to her previous default setting. Right, now here we go. This should be fun. Right, we want to place. I think I've still got the same industry selected. I do. Oh, goody. Right, have you go about there. That is a tool factory, right? Yeah. No, it's not. Oh, it is. Machine factory, right? Machine factory. Good for you. Okay, so now I don't need to do anything at that side. I will get... There's a way where you can add stuff at the end. It's just, it takes a long time and it's super annoying. You have to delete at least half the station to get it in. And we're not really for that at the moment. Right. That looks kind of weird. Give me curved. Does curved look weird? It kind of does. Right, now I'm going to get a bridge that goes over here. Or a tunnel. Righty-ho. So that is now connected. So at least we can get goods. Now, what I need to do is... I don't know if this is particularly the way this train is going to go. But at some point it might go out that way, so we're going to need that. Okay, this is done though, so at least I can get second train up and running. Which is something. Do you there, there, Maybe halfway in the tunnel. There's a nice train, look. The 125 or class 43. Is that a class 43? Can't remember. I always get confused with my British train classes. I'm not exactly a massive train buff. I do like trains. I used to love riding on a train when I was a kid. Now I hate it. It's, for all intensive purposes, a horrible experience for me now, the train. I much prefer to just go to the airport, jump on a plane, fly to where I need to go in about a quarter of the time, and then voila, I'm there. Happy days. Right, so if I do this, right, and a line, now we're going to come in a fourth line here, line 4, yes, good for you, and then out to here, yes, good for you. Right, that's actually really good. It's perfect, actually. Make it orange, change up the name. So the name should be not line 1, but it should be RLF, Rail Freight Steel Card to Birmingham. Right, there we go. So that should actually work now. That's definitely in range of that. We need to get planks out to this, which can come from here or over beside Oxford. Are you steel train? No, you're coal train. Okay, coal train, continue on. But this guy is now ready. RLF steel should be down to the bottom because alphabetical and whatnot. Off it goes. Hey, there's 48 steel waiting for Cardiff. Manchester, it's got 107 iron ore. Now I've got 2 coal up here. So this one comes in with the dumper. There it is there. It filled up with 48. Manage line, let's actually set you at lower to wait for a full load. It can only pick up coal, so I don't need to configure it in any way. And there's 272 waiting here. Train is capable of 300. Now the reason there's 2 here and only 1 iron ore coming in at the moment, because the iron ore train just has to pop to there and then back. This other train has to go all the way round, come up, pick up, go down. So if it can get more of a full load each time, then it'll keep up with that one single, or it won't. It will actually fall behind, but it's a math thing. It does work, trust me. Right, let's have a look at this one. So you should really be a passenger train, but you have been demoted to freight. Enjoy your new life as freight train. Right, now I want to get at least one of these up and running. So I need to get plastic, or yeah, plastic. I'm gonna go plastic first because I think it's gonna be a slightly more complicated line. Now I'm throwing all my eggs in one basket here and doing this out to there. Now it is tunneled under the entire way, and everyone's gonna be like, why you can't see the train? I know, and I've screwed up this by placing it onto the wrong platform. Yay. You go to there. Right, I think that's right. Sure that's right. That's right. I'm right. Right. So one train is going to pop off. It's going to bridge over, or we're going to have it come up to here and go up to there, and then in here somehow. I think that's actually a better idea. Give this its own little platform and trees, in the trees. Yes, no, maybe? Yes, definitely. But, other train. Yeah, so we'll have at least this come down and go to there, and that one. One can head out that way. The other one can continue on and follow this. And then it's going to have to go over here. Oh, Jesus, I've just realised. Right, this is an oil factory, right? And over here is plastic factory. Holy crap! That's a long way. That is a super long way. I mean, it's totally fine. I could set plastic to be picked up. And then it pops off, goes this way. Right, that's going under there, but I'd probably have it branch out and then follow this. And then bridge over all this. Bridge over that and get into there. Okay, step 1 of ultimate confusion, weird route, is a go. Now this is going to have to be Katana Raid, or at least some of it is. I'm going to leave that side as diesel. I'm going to Katana Raid up this side here, because it's this side I want done first. Alright, keep it going alongside that for the moment, and then pop you into that. Okay. Now I do have to remember that trains may come from up this direction and want to go through there. So I should leave that option available. So I'll have this, follow that all the way out there. Okay. If you connect to there, that's perfect. Do I build this just now? Do I need to build this just now? Katana Raid, no. Would be as well just building that just now, actually. Right, it's having a hard time because it doesn't actually know which side of the track to snap to. It's trying to snap to this one on the left and this one on the right, which we can forgive the game for because that's the way I set it up. Right, you pop into there. Now you just said that at some point you may want to take trains down from this side, and then we'll just stick them in there. Okay. Is that the plan you're really going for? Yes, I do believe it is. Right, now have this go to here. That go to there. Bring that round to there. You into there. I'm not sure if this is going to work because the bridge is there. Oh no, it's fine. I'm not sure if this is... Oh, it will. And it's 186 join there. Right, that is something. Now, moment of truth. I need to get a bridge over here. So, pop you up. Okay, it needs to be popped up. One more. Is that the same height? I think it is. I'm hoping it is. Go across there like so. Do that because I think it's the same. Well, this is a slightly lighter color brick. Right, that connects up to there like so. Autosave is doing its thing. Maybe. There it is. You out to there. 140 is fine. Now I want to bring it down to planet Earth. Again, in fact, if I can do this. Whoa. Flat, please. It's sometimes easier doing this because when it dips down, it gouges into the land slightly. Right, and then I'm going to need another bridge after all this. But the reason I'm making it come down here is if I need to sort of branch it off to go down this way or go that way, I can actually do that. Now my 40-minute timer has just gone on the old phone there. Right, I think what I need to do as well is merge this onto here and that onto there for future use. Katanari, no, I'll wait for this train to pass. You go on there. You go on there. Where will you go? Right, so there is your limit. It's not really a particularly long distance. It's okay though, it's in. And then we're saying this train is going to come along here, right? But then we want it to branch off and follow this line right here. Curve around there, curve around there, curve around here. Yep, that's maybe too much curvature. Alright, go straight along here and then be prepared to bridge. Right, take it out slightly further because I don't think I need that spectacular a run up. So, where am I heading for? At some point I'm going to be heading out that way. Now I don't know where this train is intended to go. Peterborough, probably out to York. So this would probably head out that way. And then we're going to have to bridge over this and this. Okay, right, it's actually sort of find where the line is. So about here. Right, there's the bridge. Over to about there. Now I'd love to use this, but it doesn't give me pillars. Yeah, see, there's no pillar there. There's a pillar here. No, negative. Maybe something like this. Where's the large one? Yeah, that. Okay, go with that. Pop you onto there. Okay, this might have worked up. There's a slight kink in it. I am aware. Oh, I need this to come down though, in case I want to branch it off. Right, that I think I can do. Right, so the track's about here. Maybe go about there. Oh. Too much slope. Okay, hold on. Right, you go away. Do that round there. Right, I then have the option to pop this down in a sort of thisserly direction if I need to later. Right, so I want it to be there. Now, if this is high enough, right? If this is high enough, I'm going to get this as close to there as possible, right? Now, the only time you can sort of use this bridge, so that and that, right? So build it like so, Right, so that's in there. Right, if I then build that to there. Right, is it joined up? Now it's created a rather long section, so what one shall do is bring this to about here, then connect it up onto that section, please. Okay, it's trying to snap to everything on the planet here, right. But then make this section brick. Right, so it kind of looks like that. And then you do the same at the other side, make it brick. Now, there probably should be pillars there. That's the only sort of way I can think about how to utilise to actually use that bridge. Now I think I've tied... Yeah, see, look, works. Yeah, I've tied this in at the wrong side. So do that to there. Do that to there. And that to there. Right. I'm getting some pretty epic bridges. But the reason I want this is like so I can pull that off there. Go down this way. For if any reason I need to get the train down there. But this line is now complete. Pretty much. Now we are going to have to do this. Let's catenary this because I'm going to use an electric because I want to have a mix of diesel and electric freight rolling. Right, do that and that. Now at some point the catenary stops, so we'll have to select the old catenary tool. I think it's where these bridges are. Yeah. Right, so from there, do that. This 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure not to miss anything. Many games that work with electrical cabling or catenary and stuff such as this, like Transport Fever 2, Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic, if you miss out one section, the game is gonna cause you absolute grief. It just will be like, no, why are you missing this section of power? Death and destruction to all. Right, let's get you around here. Alright, so I've got a train that can possibly branch off that way. Do I want the train to possibly branch off that way? No. Because I'm not going to set it to wait for a full load. I mean, let's think about this. By the time this train gets back, there will be stuff waiting for it. Now, one thing I will have to do is these trains here that are picking up oil, I'm going to have to manage the line. Now at Peterborough it is set to load, so at Peterborough we want it to load oil, right, and we want it to unload that. Here we just want it to load that and unload nothing. And Norwich Annex, so this is just Norwich. Which one's Norwich Annex? Norwich Annex. So here we want you to load that, but unload this. Right, so that sets these guys to now pick up oil, which will go here, oil into plastic. That's nice. I then want a line, so I want this, go there. My god, this is a long route. It's a very long route. Okay. Where am I going? Not Manchester State. No. Where am I going? It actually needs to go here. Okay. Right. There is no... what do you call it? Here. There's no crossover. So Katanari, yes. Don't give me any... we're going to make this tunnel look ridiculous issues. Right, 1, 2. That whole station is already Katanaried. Do that. Okay, let's not beat around the bush here. Do all of this. So that's done, that is done. And then it needs to go all the way out here. It's a hell of a distance to get. Right, you did not split up. Wait, you will split up in a second. 1, 2, 3. Ah, there it is. I needed that one-way signal in there to get it to split. That's fine. Go to there. Right, again it's trying to split here. No. So... yeah, it wants to go that way. Yeah, it wants to go on the far side and then come back this way. So let's just check this. I mean, there may be a section of track that's broken. That is normally the case. This all looks good though. This all looks good. So what I can do is just add one signal. I mean, this is not... I didn't finish the signaling. I started the Katanari and then didn't actually finish this. Okay. So you probably should. 1, 2. Now I'm expecting there to be a broken section here. Perhaps. No, it's all good. This is all good. This is all good, and then you should be, so stop you there, there's a signal there, and stop you there. And then it wants to, why are you going that way? That's dumb. Ooh, because these trains look like they're going the wrong way. Why are those trains going the wrong way? Probably because I've just got it set. Okay, right, delete that. Hello. You, my friend. What are you doing? So, no, it is right. Right, so red line is right. Now let's just check it over here. It's all Katanaried. It then crosses over and goes into there. Okay, so you want to go out that way. Now there's no cross at that section, so that's the issue. So at Norwich, going to 2. Right, and now it's crossed back over. So that is that. For all intensive purposes, it's now done. I'm not going to check it again. I'm so confident. Misplaced confidence. The best thing ever. Rail freight. Plastique. Where am I? Norwich to Manchester. Okay. Now you just need a train. Where can train possibly escape from? So you guys are running. Are you bringing no oil back yet? Right, hold on, because I've got a depot over here. It's not electrified. Okay, what I'm going to do is, out in the middle of nowhere, we're going to have a depot. Make it old school. There we go. Get buildings, depots, that. Spin you round. Off you go. Buy vehicles. Now, this could be the time. One of these at the front and the back. 2,685 kilowatts, 267, 180, and 1,000. think this thing would be better, possibly. I might use this. Get a black one for the front. Go to cargo. I was thinking about using this. How light are you? 15 tons. When loaded, or 15 tons also. Loading speed times 5. Okay, let's go with this. Capacity of 416. Let's go with a capacity of 500. 254 meters. I want electrics. Yeah, give me this nice blue one. Add it at the end because we're mixing it up. Set it on RLF. Plastic. The moment of truth. No red mark. Let's go in. Slightly laggy appearing from the depot there. Now the reason I'm using the container wagons for this is because plastic is actually modelled on this. This will model plastic containers. So unlike some of the other stuff that won't, this will. Which is nice. Right, so that's at 3 times speed, but it's just going super slow because it's leaving the depot. 13 miles per hour is always max speed for exiting the depot. There we go. One container train. Now, the thing I'm slightly worried about is this. I'm just going to check that I've got this set configured correctly. So at Peterborough Central, load oil, yes. Unload crude, yes. Norwich Annex, which is the middle. So load that, unload nothing there. Wait, is that Norwich Annex? Norwich Annex, the middle one, right? Norwich Annex, and at Norwich, yeah, unload that. Right, now it should work. Now it should start to send some stuff down for these guys. So the container train will get nada, nothing, zip, because I screwed it up. I set that up wrong. That was my bad. That wasn't the game's fault. It was me. It should, hopefully, potentially, that's a fishery. There's an oil well. Ooh, you are actually going at max speed, max power. Okay, but it's going to take a minute for the plastic factory to realise that it needs to start making, well, plastic. Because the line from here, that this should know that there's a plastic factory over there and it will take oil. You've got 525. This is going at full whack-a-mole as well. It's going as fast as it can, and it's still quite poor, actually. So we might need to build a second one somewhere. Maybe even right next to it. Who knows? Right, nothing there. Okay, but that should work. I mean, it's a hell of a long distance. That's another thing I'm worried about, is that this is going to be too far away. I don't know if that is particularly going to matter. There's the Conmats train for good old Peterborough. $210 of the finest Conmats there, so that's nice. Yeah, there's lots of oil waiting here. Right, so you have picked up nothing, which is understandable. But I think once this makes a delivery, just make sure this is in range of that. Yeah. Level, stored, 0, consumers, Manchester. Right, so it's picked up that. So it's now gonna... Who the hell are you? Ah, you're my little grey EMU. Third rail train. Gonna get more of them, I think. Alright, did you pick up any oil? No, there's no oil waiting for you either. I think it's trying its hardest to get it out here, actually. So I might build a second oil refinery in there. Should be fine. That might be an idea. I'll see how it gets on. Let's have a look at the steel. British Steel is up and running. So you are the blue one. I always get super scared when I see... There we go, 57. Ooh, it's got tubulars and beams. That's... Oh my god. That was a full-on collision there. Thank God for clipping and physics. Game physics. If that was real world physics, these trains would be dead. Right, so my unbenchable. No. What the hell's the word? Departmental. The departmental train is running. Looks like it's running hell of a slow. What is going on? Is this like a slow bridge? Can't be. No. There's no way that's like a 36 miles per hour bridge, right? Or was it just going slow because it slowed down for the junction? It looks kind of weird. It looks like it's going in slow motion. Okay, it doesn't look like it's going in slow motion when you zoom in. When you zoom out, it looks like it's in slow motion. Right, so you've got how much to pick up? Are you the Manchester one? You are. So it previously picked up 108. Got the British Steel train there. Looking nice. Don't know where the coal train is. Probably stuck in the valley somewhere. This is nice. It works. Well, it works to a degree. We can get steel to the factories. We're 50% positive we can get plastic to the factories. And then the next episode we'll roll out some wood to the factories. And then I actually need to set up like routes to where we're going to send stuff. That's a thing I am required to do also. But we are going to leave it there for that episode. As always, if you did watch this and you would like to leave a like, comment or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there's more you would like to see in the future, then hit the subscribe button. I've been Danny Boy. This has been Transport Fever 2 on the UK map. And I will catch you later.